Hi, I'm Reynolds with Allie's Organics. Today we're going to teach you how to grow snap beans. Some things that you're going to need: a package of snap beans. You're going to need a tag so that you know where you've planted them and what you've planted them. A trowel and a cultivator will come in nice later on down the road. And some fertilizers, an all-purpose. This is a vegan mix that we're going to work into the soil. There are a couple of different ways you can do it. You can do it in a row method, where you're just going to be digging a trench, and they'll be kind of like these guys are here. Or you can also do them in a grid pattern, which are going to be like these beans right here that are just kind of about 2 inches apart, just in this area of the raised bed. I'm going to want to sprinkle a little bit of this fertilizer right in this trench. And then I'm just going to pop my seed right in there. These are the Bountiful Stringless Snap Bush Bean. If they're a pole bean, you're going to, of course, want to grow them on a pole. And I'm just going about 2 inches apart. And I'm going to want a good inch of soil over the top of these guys. I'm going to put a tag on there, and I'm going to want to keep this very moist until they germinate, and then they can have a chance to dry out a little bit. But once they start to develop their flowers and start to develop any kind of a pod on them, you're going to want to keep the soil very moist so that you get a better bean, and it's a better snap bean in the long run. You're going to want to pick them quite often. The more you pick, the more they're going to produce. Once you stop picking, then they're going to kind of be saying, hey, I got to put all of my energy into the seed, and they're not going to be putting in any more beans. So you're going to want to always be picking. We're going to give them some fertilizer about once every 4 to 5 weeks. Just sprinkle it in there, and then take your little cultivator and just lightly work that in. You don't want to go in too deep because you don't want to hurt their root system. You're just going to keep doing that with your fertilizer, and you're watering through the growing season, and that's all there is to growing snap beans.